you know what? The nightlife in Zanesville is better than Columbus. I thought that was cool. I thought that was
Well,
pretty
Rex
cool.
likes that.
That's odd to say, honestly.
Or it's up to you, man.
Hell yeah.
Mary Jo Lyon.
Oh, yeah. Mary Jo, that's a friend of mine.
Paul's got a lot of fans.
Yeah,
Somebody has to be a fan.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then there's fans. And then
We gotta have that person out there go woo.
That's it.
You know, it's it.
If they cheer me for me because they think I'm Boomer Esiason.
Yeah, yeah. That's you do resemble.
Oh, I get that. I get that all the time. I lived in
I
Columbus.
never thought about that, but you do.
Oh yeah, I signed lots of autographs, Boomer.
so breaking news, we have Boomer here. And
Well, if I'd say I wasn't him, they'd think I really was, and I was just being a jerk. So I found it's better to just go with it.
yeah, you know what? You know, we have Paul's groupies in the chat. We love them.
Yeah.
You guys want to stop by later? Danny's available.
David's available.
I'm not. I'm
She said,
sorry.
"Don't give away my secrets."
I think you just gave away a secret yourself.
Yeah, there you go. But hey, you're part of the music scene, so therefore you're important. Yeah. So that's all it's to it. So what up? What else we got? What else we got up there?
How's everybody's
Well-
Fridays going? First of all,
Yeah.
Paul, how's your Friday going?
Oh, Friday, good. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
And I got my car back this week, and I got a new phone. And,
Alright.
Thriving.
Life is good. Oh, well, we rescued some neighborhood cats. Actually, Jackie Baker's neighbor
Okay.
passed away suddenly and left behind two cats that we discovered were left unattended. So if anybody needs a cat, they're real sweet. One's an indoor, one's an outdoor.
Get a hold of
And I don't say good things about cats.
They
But-
will.
One thing I
Free
wanted to talk about was my new band, Stoked. My
Yes.
classic rock band, Stoked.
Right on.
We're going to be playing at the Horseshoe in Drunken
Okay.
Falls
Drunken
next
Okay.
Saturday, 26th.
Okay.
I think 8 o'clock. So our classic rock
I
band.
would love to go see that.
Yeah,
If
you
I
should
can
come
if I can
down.
get a ride out there, I will definitely come see you.
You can hitchhike.
Okay. Yeah. I can definitely hitchhike.
I don't know if you arrive, but I'm sure my vehicle will be packed full of equipment.
If I hitchhike, if you guys don't never hear me from me again, it's his fault for telling me to hitchhike. Okay.
Did I pick you up?
You know, it'll be my show then.
That's right.
Oh.
I mean, we passed down the west. He'll probably hire somebody to kidnap me.
Let's get a life insurance policy on me.
Yeah, can we have life insurance?
But my Stoke band is classic rock covers. So
Right
it's
on,
all
man.
the old songs we know and love and like to dance to.
Oh.
Of course, Rolling Stones had to be.
Come on.
But a variety of stuff. Taking care of business. Some Stevie Ray Vaughan.
For me.
Hey, you got it, man.
More. I guess more 70s rock
Okay.
probably.
All right.
But
That's funny you said the 70s. And you'll find out later.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll mix it up a little bit here and there, but
That's right.
predominantly, Gloria.
All right.
Yeah, let's go back a little ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Hang On Sloopy.
Oh yeah, God. Yeah.
right.
You know how long I when I was a kid, I always thought it was Hang On Snoopy.
Yeah,
think
well,
every
I
person
always
did
thought it
this
was
shit.
Hang On Snoopy, and then I seen it later on when I got into the music and stuff, man. Snoopy.
Doing that song though at a bar, especially, and you're gonna have quite
Yeah.
the reaction to that.
Well, I have an interesting story about that song, though. A friend of mine in Columbus that I worked with, Jeff Shaw, had a band and formed, I think, in '62 or something like that. So it's pre-Beatles.
Yeah.
They had a band that played in Columbus, and that song was originally called My Girl Sloopy. You can find it on YouTube. My Girl Sloopy. And Jeff and his band took the song and kind of rocked it up and made it Hang On Sloopy, the version that you know. They were the ones that kind of modified that song and started playing it around the area. And the McCoys, who recorded it and had a big hit, they were from, I think, the Dayton area.
Yeah.
So they heard my buddy's band play it, learned it, recorded it, and had the big hit. But people still call my friend Jeff Sloopy all over town. He's known as Sloopy because they're the ones that that played that song and popularized
There
it.
you go.
Right
Yeah, it's
on.
pretty neat.
That's
He's
a fun
like,
story.
we just didn't have the good sense to go record it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Just think.
Yeah.
Cha-ching!
So Paul, would you
So-
like to talk about Paul's Jam coming up here?
Yeah, Paul's Jam's the first Thursday of every month. We took January and February off for the cold because the outdoor stage is so much better than trying to do it indoors in the cold months when people are trying
Yeah.
to talk. So.
Especially
Exactly.
this kind of cold. It's just
Yeah,
like
so we'll
everyone-
resume March 10th. Will be, just completed 5 years of Paul's
Wow.
Jam at the barn. So,
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's actually
that's
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
I'm
So that's-
thank you to everybody who's been out
Yes,
and played
that's-
and supported it.
Well, you know, it helps the local bands out there and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that gives them a place to, to get out and play and
Yeah.
stuff. You never know.
But I mean, I've heard there's going to be quite a few acts there this first coming.
There usually is, which is great. But Wes, you and Andy Brown are going to come.
Yeah, we'll
do
be
something?
there,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Have to.
Promethean Complex.
Yeah, West
Which,
Devil and Promethean Complex.
Now,
Yeah.
when's that again?
March 10th.
March
March
10th?
Yeah, the first Thursday, or wait, second Thursday.
Yeah,
my
that'll be
bad.
the second
Duh.
Thursday.
My brain damage. But yeah.
I'd go, but I live so far away from the barn.
Right? I mean,
Oh, yeah, right.
Yes.
You can
Yeah,
crawl
right.
there.
I
At that point, yeah.
It's just right down the street from me.
But yeah, Andy Brown, Apathy Entertainment, I guess you was.
Yes, yes.
yeah, that's the label me and him are both on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great label.
Yeah, he was actually here.
Yeah, he was our guest
Andrew.
last week.
Yeah, he was here. He was our guest last week, which he's an amazing guitar player,
Me and him-
amazing musician.
Yeah, I think I'll be helping him out with his
What's up, Jimmy Hicks?
next few songs on the Promethean Complex kind of.
Oh, great.
And then he's going to be doing stuff with me, and I think we'll have our own little project here soon. But
Great.
Apathy Entertainment's going crazy right now.
Yes.
We have a bunch of, I think, over 10 bands right now signed. I hope they're watching. If not, they can always check it out later.
It's so big.
My debut EP will be out end of March, hopefully. But
Pay attention to these guys. I'm telling you. Okay.
I just hit 18 countries around the world. I think Latvia, Latvia, wherever, something like that. Different country, Eastern Europe area. And then I have several cities in Italy and Canada and Switzerland that listen to it. But I think I have close to 80 monthly listeners on Spotify right now.
Hey,
So
there you
it's
go.
definitely taken off better than I thought it ever would, and I appreciate everyone that's ever
Yeah,
listened
horns
to
up to that's it. The fans out there, you guys are really, horns up to you guys, because the Lincoln County Metalheads, we're close to 10,000 on Facebook alone.
There we go.
And I think we're in the 16,000 area, on everything, on all the platforms and stuff, which really, really is a huge honor.
Oh, Wes, you have a band you're forming, right?
I don't have a band right now, honestly. I mean, I just have guest musicians basically on each song.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the process, I know label people are talking to other people, so there's something in the works, but right now it's just different people playing different instruments for each song I'm doing, but I think we're recording next week. It's a cover. I can't say what it is.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
it
a
takes
special,
that.
It's a special cover that means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to people who know it. And I'll tell you, Paul, after this live stream's over. I can't give it away just yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's it. There's certain things
yeah.
need to be secret for right now.
I mean,
It's a great thing.
I
believe me.
released my first 2 songs within like a week of each other, so I got crazy about that. I'm like, nah, I gotta be professional.
That's right.
Gotta make people want it,
What's up, Tommy? My neighbor downstairs watching.
But I want to say a little bit more about Stoked, if I might.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was hoping everybody would come out to the Horseshoe a week from tomorrow. But it's interesting because, I started off as a drummer. I played drums since I was
All
10.
right.
So, but I always sang too, which is a little bit unusual, a drummer that sings. But I spent most of my music career looking at the butts of the guitar players. I mean, seriously, you don't know what it's like back there.
That's right. Hey, but the drummer is the heart of the band, I believe that.
Well, I said, the drummer should be out in front of the guitar players.
I always tell people, I said, without the drummer, you're just a guitar player.
That's right. But now in Stoked, a friend of mine, Kelly McFarland, is playing drums. That's how we know each other.
Yeah, I
When
know
I had a band in Columbus called Dr. Ink. And
Yeah,
Kelly
yeah,
would
yeah.
come out to our gigs and he'd sit in and play some drums so I could come out and play Mick Jagger, get out front and sing a little bit. So we go back a long ways. But so he's a really good drummer. So
Yeah.
and then Vic Erlanger and Mike George. I'm sorry, I know Mike Green too. But Mike George, they're really good guitar players, but none of them really wanted to be the singer. And I said, well, I'm not that great, but I enjoy it.
Hey.
So,
You know what?
I'm going from the back of the band, kind of the front of the band. It's
There you
pretty
go.
cool though. But
Everyone loves
it's
a
been
good
a lot of
front
fun.
man. Everyone loves a good front man. Yeah.
Well, I run my mouth pretty well. I think that was.
As long as you
There
can
you go.
reason. You don't got to sound good. It's as long as you can get everyone into
Yeah,
it.
well, I've been working on it, and Steve Spires.
Make
has
sure
been
they're
tutoring
shit
me a
faced
little bit.
first before you
Yeah,
sing.
you gotta make sure they have a few beers in them.
Well, when I was a drummer, I learned not to get drunk during the show because it turns out you don't keep good time. When you're
William Granger.
Well, I don't. Dustin can.
Hi, buddy.
Well, Dr. William Granger, thank you for tuning in.
He's one of my best friends. He lives in Florida.
All right.
Yeah, I went to
Thanks for tuning in
high school with
from
him.
Florida. Right on, man.
Can't believe you're actually watching this, Granger. I'm gonna kick your ass next time I see you.
So what times does your show start next week?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock
Mhm.
at the Horseshoe in
Drunken
Duncan Falls, man.
Not Duncan, Drunken Falls.
Yeah. Duncan Falls, man. That's I look forward to that because
Yeah, I hope people will come out. And all the support I can get.
Well, I mean, your groupies, I'm sure, are gonna be there.
Yeah, and if musicians coming out, I don't know.
hopefully
Maybe
the
they
Lincoln
come out
County
and play
Metalheads
something.
will show up and take a couple pictures and
That'd be
help
sweet.
promote you guys
That'd
for
be
sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we're
that's
try-
what we're here
Looking
for.
to get some more gigs in the area, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But we just got formed in the fall, so we did play a party before the weather got too cold.
Now your bandmates can always come here too.
Well, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you guys can do you can do acoustic show. I'm sure. I mean, that's the oldies, so I'm sure that'll play on some. Because I got plenty of acoustics. So
Cool. Yeah, maybe we can do that.
yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, so there's your invite right there.
We also
Talk
have,
to you guys and see if they want come on and
that'd be great. Also sing with Mark Donnelly and Stephanie Harnetti that you mentioned earlier.
yes,
So we have a little act.
there you go.
And,
I mean, to me, any kind of music performance, long as it's in the rock genre, and I don't care what type of rock it is or anything. It could be any genre of rock and stuff like that. You're invited, please.
Please come,
Come in. I mean,
Then I've been singing off and on with Mark Snyder.
All right.
Who's an excellent guitarist. I think he's classically trained, but he said he surprised himself that he's really been gravitating more toward rock and roll, and he even plays like some Metallica. So Mark and myself, and recently Stoey Stout and
Oh,
Gio Bradshaw,
Stoey.
who's a young bass player, real talented,
Yeah,
comes
we
out
love
of the jam a
Gio.
lot.
Yeah, we love
The four of us have been playing together.
yeah,
and that's
I
been a
respect
lot.
all genres of music and stuff like that, but
this
our
platform,
our platform is
metal and rock.
it's metal and rock. So, but I do respect all types of music
Oh, yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. So I mean, they're doing it.
But yeah,
so-
if you guys want to play here,
Go Bob.
I'm sure-
What up,
I'm
Paul?
sure
Looking
Danny
like a
is-
rocker.
I'm sure Danny's sick of playing with himself. Like he always does.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I'm what you call a living room artist. Yeah, I see my fans.
You really shine in there, though.
Yeah.
He loves to
Oh.
blast everywhere.
Yeah, I love playing guitar. I mean, but I'm not very good at it, but I do play.
Well, you know what? As long as you think you're good, that's all that matters.
Hey, I said I'm not good at it. I'm one note away from playing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Well,
Oh,
One
wow.
note away.
Wow.
progress. We love to see it.
And then looking ahead a little bit, May 21st will be the third annual Andy Jam at the barn.
Okay, there we
Which
go.
that's, I started a scholarship in the name of my son who passed away, Andy. And he had wanted to be a police officer, so we're funding a scholarship to the police academy at Zane State.
Oh.
Right on, man.
And
You've been doing this for a long
This
time.
will be
so-
the third year for that.
Yes, yes.
Then we'll do in actually September 10th, if you're looking way ahead, is a breakout bash. That's the one we've been doing. I think this will be the 7th year maybe.
Okay.
And that's just raised money for a local affiliate of the National Alliance on Mental
Yeah,
Illness
so-
that I'm the past president.
There we go.
Very, very awesome. And
But
stuff.
you got the Licking County Melons support always.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and like I said before, when you do these charities, you can choose anything you want in here to raise money. You know.
I mean, there's a painting I did. over
Yeah.
there,
So I mean, we're willing to donate anything. You
Your
know,
hat?
I'll donate my hat.
Wow.
Yeah. It's,
I'll donate
that's
my
a very
time.
yeah. This hat. Yeah. So.
I'll donate my time.
Yeah, I
There you
painted
go.
this myself. You know this.
No way.
Yeah, but that's all my artwork.
We gotta get that close up, I think.
Yeah.
You could sell those.
Yeah.
Head
You know,
shiny, so-
believe it or not, this hat right here was a gift from Doc Kirkbride. And
Really?
yeah, and when I used to work for the marina down there, you know, I worked on boats for 10 years, and before I worked there, I can actually, you know, I tell you what, that Doc he's a mean old man, but I loved him to death, man. But I know it's old stuck in his way, stuff like that, but. When I first started down there, I never knew anything but a boat that it all it did was float. But now I can pretty much put on a blindfold and tear them apart and put them back together. So he did teach me a skill, and so so horns up to Mr. Kirkbride, where R.I.P. actually, Doc.
Rest in peace.
So then, just a reminder to people too, you know, I booked the entertainment at Urban Comforts.
Yes.
Like Drew Bowserman from Dejected, he goes down and plays an acoustic set and they love
I
him.
think
So,
the
yeah.
original lineup of West Devil caught one of those shows once at the Urban Comforts.
Yes.
so
We
if
love him. We love
anybody's
Jack.
interested in playing down there, it's for food and tips.
Yeah.
Once in a while
Yeah.
they'll hire a band for a
Yeah.
bigger event, but generally it's like looking for like a solo acoustic act.
Yeah, and if nothing else, I mean, come on, it's a great time, man. You know, hang
It's
out,
good to
stuff
get
like
out
that,
and-
and just to get out and release some of that energy you got.
Spread your
you know.
name a little bit.
That's
you
right,
know,
that's right,
People
that's
hear
right.
you and you pick up some followers down there.
Anybody that plays guitar or a musician and stuff like that, I don't care if you're out there or not. If you can play, please come on the show and you know show your talent. You know,
Me and my
and-
friend Avery came on the show, and nobody even.
Yes.
He doesn't even have most social medias, and
I mean,
I knew who he was.
You don't have to be nobody to be here. I mean, if you know how to play, you want to play a couple songs on the show and stuff like that,
If you
please.
just want to talk about
Or if
music.
that's right. If you want to talk about it,
That's
you know?
how that's how I first met Danny and Roy when I did their podcast up in Roy's place. You know, I wasn't really doing music all that much. I was a roadie for Kelly.
Look
Ray.
at him now.
Look at me now. I had music all around the world.
So hey, you never know what'll happen. You know, so you might get your big break. We know a lot of people.
We have the
So,
connections,
That's right. So,
especially with PQ over there.
and that's what this platform
That's
is
right.
here. This platform is not for us. It's for you guys out there. You know, so that's what we're here for.
And we talked about it when I was on before, but I enjoy helping any of the bands, especially with graphics.
You
Facebook
got it.
stuff.
Contact Paul here.
I'm happy to help. That's fun for me.
Like I said, we know some people.
Yeah. Anything I can do to help call attention to local talent. I
You
wanna
got
do.
it. So please.
Whether come down and play my jam, or I'll help you with social media. I can make flyers. I mean,
Hey.
I've done logos and slogans, and also I've been compiling a list of area bands and venues and sharing them with each other. So if I talk to a venue, I can send them, here's a list of area bands with contact information.
Oh, yeah.
And the musicians, I can say, here's a list of venues. And it's working out real well.
You got
I'm
it.
getting really good
Now I don't know
reception
about
to it.
all the other promoters and stuff like that, but us, it will cost you nothing.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah. I just say, when you get to be a big star, I want backstage tickets.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
And a drink.
Yeah. If you want to throw me a bone, then you know that go ahead. But right now, you know we're good, and we don't charge you anything. Come on here.
You know, anybody that plays at my jam, I try to get some pictures and video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
yeah.
they can use maybe
Oh,
to
yeah.
promote themselves
I've gotten several
going
from him.
forward.
I use that as my profile pictures most of the
It's,
time.
it's hard when you're up there performing to make sure you get a good picture or video of yourself.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I know that from playing, so I try to do that for people.
Yeah. we will charge for the help, but we do, you know, we might have merchandise or something like that you want to buy or something like that. So
Yeah.
we do have a clothing line on Amazon and stuff like that. So
Buy a shirt, buy a tank top, buy a sweatshirt.
but other than that, you know, it's like your local bands. That's how they make their money, their merchandise and stuff like that. So if you go to these shows, you see these local bands, buy their merch because that's how they make their money most of the time and stuff like that to help them. And most of the money that they sell from there goes right back into the band. So, because it does cost money for them to travel, gas money, food, you know, whatever, or sometimes even hotel room. We've had them travel for miles to get here in the studio and stuff like that. So, and I've told people, I said, look, if you need help with gas, ask me, and you know, I'll be willing to pitch in for
Bands
gas.
from all over Ohio, United States, man.
You guys, so that's one thing that I'll help you. I'll pay for your gas if you want to be on this show. You know, so anything. So remember, you guys, we got Paul's Jam on Thursday nights.
Second Thursdays.
Second
Thursday of
Thursday.
every month.
That's right. So.
When's Andy's jam?
And,
May 21st.
May 21st, we got Andy's Jam.
Definitely come up for that.
And then next week, was it Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Next
Saturday at the Horseshoe Grill.
Stoked.
We got Stoked, his band and stuff like that.
We'll be in
Classic rock
Coshocton in April.
Army,
Okay.
Navy.
Army, Navy, and yeah.
Okay, now before you do that show, you gotta bring your boys on this show.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
And
An acoustic set for us.
and do it acoustic and let us promote your show for Coshocton, you know.
I like
It's
Just
so
give us
you
any
guys
info you have. So we can
talk
post
to
it.
your guys and see if you guys can come on here and maybe do a little set or something, or if you just want to talk. Either or, you know. So
Sure,
we're good for that and stuff like that. So okay, I'm gonna do the This Week in Metal. Then we're gonna remind you of all this stuff again,
And
and
Birthday.
then we're gonna
yeah.
do some birthday shouts.
Yeah.
Like a birthday shout. So let me get my list here.
Great list tonight, guys. Great list.
Yeah, see, he was talking about the '70s, and all these songs or these albums are from the '70s. Tonight, so I decided to do that tonight. Make everything from the '70s. This Week in Metal. These are albums that came out February 14th and 20th. This is based on. I named this show after this. I used to do this little skit on the podcast on Roy's up there in Toboso. And when the COVID thing came out, we shut the Lincoln County Metalheads down for a minute. And to keep our page alive, I started this show called This Week in Metal, and it just went boom. Thank you guys for the support and the bands out there. You guys really made my day to keep this going and stuff like that. I mean, the numbers are just amazing, and the fans out there are amazing, and my co-hosts that I've had Kelly Ray the first year, and then now I got Wesley and West Devlin, our star Roger. So I want to thank them guys. What's up, Jason Gaver? Horns up to you. Up Two Stones, the band Up Two Stones. You guys rock.
So what's number one on this list, Danny?
Number one on this list. So like I said before, I want to thank Paul Quinn for being here tonight.
Thank
man.
you.
I mean,
We love
this is like what, your third or fourth time here now?
Something like that.
Yes.
He might be tired.
Pretty cool flyer.
And he's welcome back anytime. Like I said before.
Now that is rare.
Yeah.
Well, you know, don't overstay. Right?
Well, that one band Up Two Stones, they need to contact me about being on my show too. Hint, hint. And I love these guys. They're really great guys. I got to meet them for the first time up at Muddy Creek, and but since then they've been really awesome. Friends, you know, I could actually call them friends and family, really. So, like I said, these are albums came out February 14th through the 20th, and these are bands that's already made it. But
They all
remember,
start out local.
they used to be local bands. So remember that, and I wish success upon all you bands out there, for sure. We will start out with Heart. That's one of my favorite albums from them, Dreamboat Annie. And that came out in 1976.
pick up the
Them
slack.
girls are very, very awesome, man. And I never really got a chance to see Heart.
I saw him live in Toledo. Great
Wow.
show.
And
You know, Heart's not as talked about as they should be,
they-
especially when the time they came
yes,
out.
Yes.
You know,
I mean,
Everyone likes Heart.
The blonde guitar player was on.
Yeah.
yes.
It was
Just,
insane.
yeah, she's incredible. I mean, not enough recognition for sure. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people remember this band, but Slade.
Sure.
They had this video back in the 80s. See the chameleon lying there in the sun. All things, everyone. But I actually got into their older stuff after I heard that song, and I was going, oh my God, these things, guys, rock. They actually did the Quiet Riot song.
Quiet Riot did their song.
Yeah, Quiet Riot actually did
And
their
that
song.
what blew up, and they hated doing that
So we're
song.
not gonna take it? Or
I think it's Come On Feel the Noise.
Come On. Feel the Noise.
That or that or Mama, we're all crazy
Yeah,
now. I
feel
think
both
that's
of
it.
those are-
I think it's their song too. But anyway, Horns Up to Slade with their album Old, New, Borrowed Blue. And that album came out in 1974. And I kind of listened to their old stuff, and I was like, wow, these guys really rocked back in the day, man.
Well, this ranking is your personal.
Yes. This is
Okay.
my personal listening, you know. But
There's no order on these. These just write
yeah,
them
these
down.
are just the bands that I personally picked myself.
Because this list is way off if it was in order, to me at least.
Yeah, because there's a bands that I actually love, and a lot of them I have seen in concert, and a couple of these I have seen in concert tonight. And so we will go with Deep Purple next.
My favorite Deep
Come
Purple
on,
album.
yeah, and that album is Burn.
Yes.
And that
Great
came
album.
out in 1974. I love Deep Purple. A lot of people, did a song on the water. I like Perfect Strangers, Knocking at Your Back Door,
Yeah.
and them's my probably two favorite songs from
Back
them.
Door's a theme for you tonight.
Yeah.
Danny loves Back Door.
Knocking at your back door. Nuh-uh.
Wow.
You're talking about Back Door.
Hey, whatever it was, I was really shit-faced and drunk.
He was stone cold sober. He just sits funny,
Yeah. Deep Purple Burn, Horns Up to Them Guys, man, 1974. We will go with America with their album Harbor.
Wow.
And
Wow, I've heard those guys forever.
1977. I listened to some America the other night on YouTube. You can do magic.
Yeah, that's some pretty
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm learning how to play the Horse with No Name on acoustic, trying to get it down. 2 chords.
Oh, that second chord will get you every
but
time.
it's a
That second chord's a
Yes,
bitch.
I mean, it's crazy how it's worked, but Horns Up to America, made a 2-chord song, but still made it kind of difficult,
Oh, yeah. I mean, Green Day, every song was 3 chords.
Yeah, so anyway, that's right. So Horns Up to America, they did it. Okay, I have seen these guys, these next band, AC/DC,
Woo!
Mm.
with High Voltage Rock and Roll. And that was in 1975. I seen the Who Made Who tour. Very badass.
I'll give a horns up to whoever can name the movie that was on. That song was on.
Yeah,
Stephen King movie.
yeah.
So if you know that, I'll give you.
M.O. is the initials.
M.O. is the initials.
But guess anything but Maximum Overdrive.
That's just wrong,
Okay, this next band is my co-host's probably favorite band.
Probably.
And actually mine too, because these guys are the ones who started it all for me.
Seen them 5 times live. Got
Yeah.
a tattoo of one of the members on my leg.
Yeah, I've seen them 20 times, and
Hey,
I've seen Love Gun tour.
Oh, look at me, I'm Danny Ray, I'm cool.
Yes, I've seen the real McCoy. Yeah. Kiss with their very first album, Kiss. Woo! 1974, and that's when I first started listening to Kiss in 1974.
That album is, I think they played the most songs live from that album.
I can remember it. It's plain as day, even.
What a creative album title, too.
Right?
Yes.
I mean,
Most
most
major
bands
bands
start-
have their debut album. Is
Yeah,
their
most of
name.
my favorite bands' first album's called just the self-titled album.
Yes.
But I mean, that has what? Deuce, Strutter Deuce, Cold Gin, 100,000 Years.
It's it. Horns up to Kiss because come on. I mean,
I saw him live.
I think the first time
I've seen him so many freaking times. It's unbelievable.
I think will be the 8th year since the first time I saw them in 2014 with Def Leppard. That was the first time I saw them, and several times afterwards.
Very, very awesome. Okay, the last but not least, and then we're just gonna pretty much, repeat and
You say some things.
and then we're going to end the show. But Roger will be here probably next week. And he's going through some personal stuff right now.
But we love him.
We love him. He's
We miss him.
still our brother, and we understand. Everybody goes through a little something every once in a while. But horns up to him. I love these guys. The very first time I heard these guys, my brother pulled up in his 280Z playing "Owner of a Lonely Heart," and that band would be Yes.
Guess what?
And the album was called the Yes Album, and it came out in 1971. So every band that I said tonight was from the 70s. Andrew Brown.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Our guest from last week. So
Promethean Complex.
he said, put together a show consisting of Kiss, Alice Cooper, and Manson, and I'd go. I don't think Manson would be there.
Are you kidding me?
But the Alice Cooper and Kiss that's probably.
Andrew, I think Paul, I think that's something we're going to have to do at your Paul's Jam.
Yeah, but good combination there.
I've seen everybody that he mentioned live.
And thank you, Andrew, for being our guest last week. You were badass.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize for last week that don't know if you shared, but I was going to be here and I got a last minute call from Ethan Tim.
Yeah.
He was about to start a show at Buckeye Lake and was having audio problems. So
But that's a good excuse there because that's what it's all about. I mean, helping your fellow musicians and stuff like that. And we knew he was coming back next week, or this week, so.
So I was able to get over there. And
But
get him up
I
and
mean,
running,
come on.
so.
I mean, how can you not want to help bring some equipment up to a band and stuff like that needs it? They're performing, so.
There was a whole bar of happy people that I showed up.
So that's very, very awesome. Actually, that's very awesome. And actually, I think I gave you good comments last week.
Yeah,
about
I think
that,
we did.
And for doing that because that's what it's all about. Because in the music scene, it's just not about the music. We're family. It really is one big, huge family, and I found that out after, getting with Licking County Metalheads and stuff like that, is how humble these musicians are and how friendly they are and stuff like that, and how fast they're willing to help out, on charities and benefits and stuff like that. So
And we have something I think pretty special here. I played music in Columbus for 30 years, and I didn't feel that same sense there at all.
Oh,
yeah.
Not like we have here. Where
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
But in the high scene and even other countries and stuff like that, because there's no boundaries in music, so there's no wall there and nothing like that. So it's pretty much it's everybody's trying to get out there and produce and
I have one other thing I wanted to
success.
mention before we wrap up is my friend Howie Campbell. He's from Columbus originally. Was playing music in New York for a long time. Actually, I think he's there right now touring. But he now lives in Crooksville, and he's been playing Urban Comforts a few times, and he's been down in my jam. But he is recording an album, and I forget the date, but it's on Facebook. He's playing in Dresden, I think in April.
Okay.
And it's going to be, there's only, I think he said 45 seats, but it's to raise money to pay for his album. So,
hey,
and I heard him play some of it at Urban Comforts Wednesday, and it was really good. And so if you're interested in supporting local music, look up that event and get some tickets.
yes,
I
please.
know it's on my Facebook page, and I shared it at howiecampbell.com. And it's on his Facebook page, and I think I
Yeah, if
shared
you
it.
guys want to know anything, man, contact him, contact me. We will at least send you to the right person to get the information and stuff like that. I believe that. So anything you want to need to know in the music scene and stuff like that, please contact us. If we don't know it, we will send you to somebody that does know. I guarantee it. So,
All right.
and we appreciate. Don't forget next week at the Horseshoe Lounge, 8 o'clock.
Stoked.
Check out band Stoked with Paul Quinn here. Give him some love and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll have a chance to go out there. And
Be
check him
sure
out.
to tune in next week. Iconavera live.
Yes. So next week will be some serious metal Iconavera. We're looking forward to them guys. I seen them a while ago. I think they gave me a CD.
Oh yeah.
And
We love those guys. Pretty
so
badass.
they are definitely badass. Looking forward to them. And we want to thank everybody that's tuned in tonight, man. Not very many people watch tonight, but that's okay. We get a lot more views
Oh yeah.
that following week and stuff like that. But we appreciate you guys' continuous support, man, through the Lick Campbell Heads. We love Roy, and I don't know if he's having a podcast tonight or not. He hasn't posted anything, so. But like I said, he just got over COVID, and I'm sure he's probably ready to start it up. If not, there's people that's probably pushing him to do it.